Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Rust. For many of you, you are quite familiar with this game as the sun is starting to come up. I know it's very dark, but it will get lighter here. I have been playing this only recently. I'm very new to Rust, and just these past few days really playing it for the first time. I know there's a big graphical update, so I've only played after that, but I've seen it before, I've watched videos, and I kind of knew what it was about. And Rust definitely has a vibe associated with it, you know, people, basically a lot of kill on sight, you know, everybody killing everybody, no questions asked. And typically I'm not so much into those because where I find my enjoyment is the building, the crafting, the gathering, and if that's frequently interrupted, it's just really not my thing. I don't mind dying, it's just, you know, part of these games, but if it happens too frequently, I'm just probably going to move on to something else where I can actually do the things I want to do. But recently I've been thinking about it and I've been wanting to try Rust. I was like, you know what, it's been too long, I really need to do it, really need to play Rust, and I found myself really liking it. I was playing with my buddy Nox and Kalohe and some others and just kind of checking out the game and really enjoying it. So they just did a huge update with an XP system, which I'm going to walk through here in just a minute. And I just thought that I would bring you in here and kind of show you that, but also let you know that I'm thinking about potentially recording some videos. So if you guys would be interested in seeing that from me, please do leave a like on this video, leave a comment. I'm wanting to know, I understand that a lot of people do videos for this, so maybe you guys don't care at all. If you don't care to see that at all, definitely let me know. Just say, nah, don't bother. I kind of want to see what you guys are thinking about that. I may decide either way to make a video or not, even if, you know, a lot of people say don't, I might do it anyway just because it's fun. But I kind of want to see what you guys are thinking about that, or if you have any ideas about what you might like to see or what you might see me do. But anyway, getting back to the XP system as the sun is coming up, I did swim out to a rock here where I felt relatively safe to sleep because I had to hop off the server real quick. And I did gather enough things to put a sleeping bag over there, so I should be able to respawn over on the beach if I were to die here, so I'm not too concerned. But let me jump into the crafting system here, and do know I am censoring the nudity, and currently I've turned off chat. I think if I do videos in the future, I won't turn off chat because somebody may say something to me and I'll just have to have a warning that's like, warning, all kinds of things may be said in chat, I don't have control over it. You get the idea. But let's jump into the crafting system. Now, one of the things that we can do is hit Q to bring that up. And this is kind of a whole new window in UI. I was really just getting used to the game over the last few days, and then they put the new XP system in, which I was actually pretty excited about. And so now we have a kind of a whole new thing to get used to. So let me show you this really quick for those who are not familiar. These are the things currently, if I'm just on these items here, these are things I can make now. I have the ability to if I have the resources. We have some that are locked that I need to buy. So for 1 XP, I should be able to click this and be able to get that if I want. And then these actually show that I need to be level 3 before I can get them. I'm currently level 2. So the one thing I bought so far was a spear. I had a couple people near me and I was like, you know what, I want a spear, something with reach in case somebody comes out to me. So I did spend the 1 XP on that. But anyway, yeah, let's actually jump over there and I'll kind of try and talk to you about my experience with the game while I'm actually trying to play and survive. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably, you can see my life is very low and my food is very low. I may die very soon, but again, I did throw a sleeping bag down, so I should be okay. Now, a little background on this server. I was looking around for servers to play on, and I basically did a search for one with really low ping and a kind of a low population count. I had like, I think 4 people on at the time. This was a few days ago. So I kind of jumped in, ran around, you know, got used to things, got to the point where I could make a structure. I put some foundations down and walls, and I was like, wow, I really like this. This is a lot of fun. And of course, it was easy because it was really tame. There just weren't that many people on. So I was killed a few times by some players, but overall, over the course of like 6 hours, I think I died like 3 or 4 times, so not bad at all. I have since jumped on a very populated server and got killed over and over again, so I could at least experience that. I did run around and try and survive as long as I could, and a number of times I died over and over again, just to at least say that I've had a little taste of that experience. Now currently I jumped back on the original server I was on that was a low population. There's actually a good number of people here now, and I think that's largely because of the update. A number of people are, you know, here checking that out. So it's not as crowded as maybe some of the servers you guys have played on, but it's not as light as I was used to. So I'm going to be trying to keep an eye out. So let's run over here. Now, if you're not too familiar with the XP system, and don't worry, I'm not either, I did read about it though, you pretty much get XP for anything that you do. So for example, if I break my rock out and I come over and we watch down the bar, as I hit the tree, the XP goes up. Okay, so I'm seeing now it goes to 1. Gotcha. Okay, so it's independent, the points versus levels. I thought it was 1 to 1. You get a level, you get 1 point. But that looks like it's actually not the case. So I now have a point I would imagine I can spend if I jump in here. Yeah, it's green. I can actually buy that fish trap if I wanted to, but I'm going to wait. Now, one of the things I'm really excited about with this XP system, I really liked the idea, the concept, and I don't know what it will do or what regular Rust players will think of it, but it sounded interesting to me in that, for example, if I made that fish trap and I put that down to gather fish and somebody else came and took the fish, and then they, use the fish, they cook it, they eat it, I actually get XP for that because I made the fish trap. And I thought, that is so cool because that way, if you've got a lot of stuff and somebody kills and takes your stuff, you actually get passive XP. Your XP bar will be slowly going up as people use those materials. And I thought, that's kind of a cool thing. It takes the kick out, of when you, if you die and you lose a lot of really good stuff. If it's stuff people are going to be using regularly, it's kind of like, well, at least I'll get XP. I'm going to run around with the spear in hand, actually. Let's do that. Oh! Oh, a bear got me. 25 minutes we were alive. Okay, let's just go ahead and spawn on the bed. And get back up here. Well, we weren't too far away. Let's see. The bear was... or my death was somewhere over in this direction, so maybe I can kind of recoup my losses. Oh! There's the bear. He's after me again. Let's see. I don't want to die. Oh, I won't be able to respawn on my sleeping bag. So we're probably going to die here really quick. Let's see. I don't have the spears on me. So basically my sleeping bag is off to the left. I'm just going to try and run this bear off and die away from where I was trying to get my body from. You with me? I do want you to follow me this way. Come out of our territory here. I'm just going to chuck this at him. Do I hold it or what? Get back here. Well, I don't know. I guess if he's running off that way, it's probably okay. Granted, I'm a bit low on life. But anyway, before I was distracted by the bear, I did want to talk to you guys a bit about a potential series of videos. I might do a few. I'm really not sure. Again, I'm really enjoying the game, so part of the reason why I wanted to bring you guys in here again was to kind of mention that and see what you guys thought. There's a couple different things I can do. Part of me was really liking the idea of having my own server, and I've looked into that, and that's definitely a possibility. The one place I looked, it had 50 slot minimum server, and if I had my own server, I'd be looking to really get into the building aspect and stuff, and I wouldn't be looking, for example, to have a huge population or anything like that. So 50 seemed like a lot, but anyway, I'm not sure. If you guys have any recommendations there, definitely let me know in the comments. I'll check it out. Another idea was to just potentially stay on this server. I have got to know a few people here, and everybody seems really cool, at least the people I've been playing, and talking with anyway in the last few days. So there is that, and it didn't seem like it was going to be overly populated. I think there's currently 30 people. Well, when I first came into the server, there was about 30 people on, so it's not too crazy compared to some of the other servers I've seen out there with hundreds of people on. But the server runs good. I have a really good ping here and everything, so that's a possibility. I've got a couple different things I can do, and then when it comes to making the videos, sorry again, I'm just kind of scouting for food or nearby resources. When it comes to videos, I'm not really sure what I would do. Whether that's run around, try to build some big base, or just try to survive, or actually go after other people. It really just depends. I'm not really sure what people would be interested in seeing. Do they want to see a whole lot of PvP, or is that not as important? Is PvP okay just as it comes up? I don't really know. And I'm realizing I threw my rock thinking I was about to die. So let's see. I didn't find my body. That's kind of one thing I forgot to do, right? It's over here somewhere. So anyway, it's been very tame here. I did see 2 other people here earlier, but I'm just seeing no one now, and I'm kind of forgetting where my body was. I'm trying to zigzag looking for it, but it's not a huge deal. I had already spent the wood that I had found, that I got off of somebody, and I really didn't have much else. So I guess I should not worry about that so much, and really get to gathering some materials to kind of maybe get something started. Okay, we just leveled up. Level 3. let's step down here. Now I did die, and picked up the stuff that I had on me at least last time. And so I've got, you know, some of the stone and sulfur, and now I've got a bunch of wood. Let's go ahead and do some leveling, or, you know, get some crafting stuff going here. We'll kind of step out of view, or at least out of view from the mainland. So basically, one of the things that I wanted to also mention in the crafting as we jump in here is I'm so happy for the search. When I first started playing, again, just days ago, I was wishing for this. I was like, oh, I'd love a search. It's hard for me to, you know, I'm sure I'll get used to where stuff is at. But it's kind of nice, you know, you can type in sleep and get the sleeping bag and stuff for the bed. So it's really nice. I love having search fields like in a crafting system. So anyway, let's see. We're gonna go in here and let's think about this. Now, again, I'm so new to the game still that it's hard for me to kind of think of, you know, what I should be working on or what I should be gathering. Yeah, tools might be nice, right? Yeah, for sure. How about a hatchet? I think that sounds really good. Let's do that. So there you go. We've got that selected. It costs 2. We actually have 3 to spend, so we'll spend that. And now we'll be able to make a hatchet. Let's see. It does require stones. Do I not? I thought I had... Oh, I have metal ore. I don't have stones. Okay, so we're going to have to gather some stones. That's fine. Let's kind of run up this hill and take a peek. I do have 1 more point, so I could have spent a bit more, but that's okay. I'm gonna come and take a peek here. I do see some cloth has popped up. Let's go grab some of this. So I'm trying to think, like, do I want to build some kind of shelter or something? I might do like a 1x1, just a little, just a little building or something, to be able to throw something in. The thing is, it can get shredded pretty easily unless you can upgrade it. So I'm not sure I'm gonna worry about that too much. One of the things I really liked, I thought was really cool, I actually just discovered whatever it was yesterday or something when I was crafting things. Let me bring this up. Stash? Yeah, you've got this stash. Now I almost wanted to click it so I could, you know, read something about it, but that would actually, I guess I don't have the XP, so it wouldn't cost anything. But there you go, the hidden buried stash to keep your items safe. Now this was really fun. I made it just to try it. And basically, yeah, you just put it on the ground, you can put stuff in it, then you can choose to hide it, and it just disappears into the ground. And you can get it back just by basically walking on top of it, and it appears for you. So I thought that was really cool. I think it only holds like 6 items, but I thought, you know, I might get that here in the beginning, and like and just gather materials, just gather building materials, and put stacks in there of stone and wood until I've got pretty much what I need. Then dig it up and quickly build something. You know, build just 4 stone walls, a floor, a roof, and kind of go from there. I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Well, that was smart. I basically looked and had a pick already. I forgot I already made one. And so I made a second one. But that's okay. So right now I'm actually making a small stash. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this just for fun. I'm going to make a stash. I'm going to put it somewhere and drop my stuff in there. Boy, this has been very tame so far. Let's see. We've got the stash. So I'll be able to show you this. I just need to think of a good spot to put this. A place that people aren't just going to be walking all over. So anyway, I feel like people might be hiding around rocks from time to time, so maybe putting it up right against these is not the best idea. And plus a lot of people are going to be starting on the beach, so I think I might run maybe out up in this direction towards the trees. Now I did see at least 1 or 2 other people over there, so I'm going to try to stay away from there. I thought maybe they spotted me or were coming towards me, but then they went around the backside of their place, so they could be trying to make sneaky out to me. I'm not sure. I've just been doing these full 360 spins out of absolute paranoia, just trying to like double check and make sure nobody's coming up behind me. So it wouldn't be the worst thing, you know, but I'm gonna just run over here, just try to find a spot. I'm gonna get this thing ready to go. Let's see. So we've got this big rock here. I'm just looking for a landmark, essentially. Like, what can I see to kind of pinpoint this thing? So let's... This is kind of cool here. Maybe we'll go do it between these rocks here. How about that? I think that could work. So we're looking over at the satellites over there. And I think I might just put this in here somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe at this dip somewhere here. I mean, somebody might run right up into this and find it, but that's okay. We're hoping that we don't actually have to have this here very long. Maybe even if I put it kind of half under this thing. Something like this. Let's do that. So we can open this now, and we can stash some things. So we're going to put in... Actually, I don't care that much about the metal. Although I guess I don't really have that much else to store. You can kind of eat the seeds, so we'll stick those in there. I'll stick the wood in there. Stone, sure. I'll put the mushrooms in there. And I think that's probably fine. I'm not worried too much about this stuff. Yeah, and I probably should want to keep this, but I don't have an immediate use for this. So let's go ahead and we can actually hold on this and choose to hide, right? So that disappears into the ground. So that'll appear then if we kind of walk back over this, if we are in the area. Now, the cool thing is maybe I can't trigger it because it's like so far against the edge. And I'm saying that's cool because it would prevent somebody from randomly going over it. Let me crouch though. Just crouching do it. Come on. I'm right here. There it is. Cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hide that again. So now I've got just kind of some backup stuff if I die. Obviously I have no stone or wood anymore, but I can gather that up, and then I can constantly just add to that pile and just be ready to build. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that for now. This was a very tame run. I thought I would actually get killed more often than I did. I was actually killed when I initially started, before I started recording, but since then it's actually been tame here. I think people are spawning on some other beaches, so anyway, next time I'm in here it'll probably be a little bit more chaotic. I am probably going to follow this up with another one video or two, but again, I am looking forward to seeing what you guys think about, you know, something more prolonged, something more long term, maybe more than just 1 or 2 episodes. So let me know that in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And again, let me know what you think of the game, let me know what you think of the XP system. Anything you feel like letting me know related to all of this, I would appreciate that. Thanks for watching as always, and I will catch you guys next time.